What is up, First fans? Welcome back to
Waiver wire pickups.
Waiver wire pickups.
Week
2. Exciting times. Nope, not really. We've got a few waiver wire pickups for you guys. Nothing crazy. We didn't have too many key injuries,
right.
But a few here and there. So we're going to start you off today. Devin's going to go ahead and start you off and let you know about one waiver wire pickup.
All right. Well, the first one I got is J.D. McKissic.
Okay, I've got him as well. So
okay.
That's positive for you guys right there. Before we do the shows, we each come up with our own waiver wire pickups. Mm-hmm. So when we both have them, that means it's a little more special. And that means...
It's a better guy.
Pick them up.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well, what do you like about J.D. McKissic?
He was the receiving back. He split attention with Gibson, and that was something a lot of people were concerned about. Especially me at the beginning of the season. I didn't know if he was going to split with J.D. McKissic, and it looks like they are. And it looks like they trusted McKissic more the last quarter of the game, which is when they had to keep throwing. So, I would definitely trust McKissic, maybe even play him if it looks like it's going to be a tough matchup for them, and they're going to have to, be throw happy that game.
Yeah, he's got some standalone value. Obviously he's getting some points, especially in PPR leagues. I mean, obviously we don't recommend it for standard, but in your PPR leagues, it has some standalone value, or bye weeks are going to be coming up here pretty soon. You could fill him in as a RB2 if yours is going to go on bye, or even a flex possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, last year towards the end of the year, I know Gibson was hurt somewhat, but he had a pretty good ending to the year. They used him quite a bit. So if that's going to pick up again, he could be... definitely worthwhile. Yes. And running backs this year are just blah. So, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
All right.
Who do you got?
I've got quarterback, Justin Fields.
Okay.
This could be an appropriate time to pick him up if you're in a 2-quarterback league, or if your single quarterback is kind of...
If you had Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, not doing so great.
Yeah.
He looks like he could be a pretty... valuable all-purpose quarterback. He's gonna... he had 10 rushes in this last game for 31 yards. The yardage wasn't great, but 10 rushes. That right there rushes, just means that he's going to be running the ball, and those kind of quarterbacks are going to get you, when they're running the ball, he'll probably score on the ground, plus, all the rushing yards. And in college, he was a pretty good thrower, not just a runner, so he'll get you some passing yards too. I'm still a little tempered on him. He's going to be a rookie. The Bears don't have the greatest weapons. Yeah. They've got decent weapons, but not the greatest. So, he's definitely a pickup and stash at the worst. And he could turn into something really big, especially towards the second half of the season once he get, kind of some games under his belt and gets used to the play and everything.
And I would also keep an eye on it because they said that... Andy Dalton is their starter. Yeah. Whatever that means, because he is injured.
Yep.
So if he is the starter, then obviously, don't play him.
Right.
But if Andy Dalton is out for sure, then I would definitely at least think about playing him, maybe.
Yep.
In a 2-quarterback.
It depends on the matchup and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, before we get into any more waiver wire pickups, we want to let you know about Mr. Travis Kelce. He had another blow-up game. All he does is have blow-up games.
Yeah.
And we're here to give you a free collector card. All you have to do is...
like twice. Comment twice. And...
subscribe once.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Just have to subscribe one time.
Yep.
If you've got multiple accounts, you're welcome to subscribe multiple times. But anyway, we're ship it out to you free of charge. We've given out a few already. We had just got them back from the printer just the other day. There are 1,000 made. This, as you can see or maybe not, is number 1,000. So we're going to be giving away all of them up to this guy, 1,000. Yep. So go ahead and do that. You'll see all the details down below. So back to waiver wire pickups.
You want to do another quarterback?
Sure, I've got another quarterback.
All right.
I've got Sam Darnold again. Not too many. He's still available in a lot of leagues. This is the second game in a row. He's looked pretty good against decent competition too. So the Saints' defense was supposed to be pretty dominant. They shut Rodgers down, and he had 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Yes.
Pretty solid game. So once again, if you're looking for a quarterback, he could be your guy. And he's got Houston coming up this week. So even if you kind of stream quarterbacks, he's got another good matchup this week.
Yeah, Sam Darnold has looked really good.
So, there you go. All right, who else you got, Devin?
All right, who else I got? I got Rashard Higgins.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
With Landry going out, they need to fill somebody out. And, you could look at Odell Beckham being that number one, but they're still not sure. So, and look at one of our next videos coming out. We'll definitely talk about him a little bit more. But, and Rashard Higgins, after Landry went out, he got 70% of the snaps.
Yeah. He's filled in pretty good in spot duty here and there when he's needed to.
And, last year he had some pretty good games. So,
Baker's going to have to throw to somebody.
Yep, during those weeks that Landry's out, I think Rashard Higgins is your guy.
Yeah, if Beckham and Landry are out for sure, he could definitely be a good, at worst, flex play.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right, I like it. I've got another running back, Cordaro Patterson.
I actually also have.
Do you? Yeah. Okay. If you need another running back, once again, running backs are pretty bad so far. Yeah. He could be a good pickup. It looks like he might get a lot of the important play in that Atlanta backfield. He did have 7 attempts, only 11 yards, but that was against the Tampa Bay D.
Okay.
But he had 5 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown. And I watched that game. He actually looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And he looked definitely better than Mike Davis. So if you need a running back, he could do something for you. Did you have some stuff you want to add to that?
Oh, no. You pretty much said it. He's splitting with Mike Davis. He looks like he's going to be the receiving back. And later on in the season, we could look at him actually taking more
over. Yeah,
taking over, taking more of that share. So, yeah, he's definitely a good pickup.
Okay. You have another one, or was that?
That was my last one.
That was your last one? Okay. Yep. I've just got a couple wide receivers that I'd like to toss out there. If you need a wide receiver, the first one is Michael Pittman. If he's still available in your league, which it does show that he's available in quite a few leagues. I'm not a huge believer in his talent, but Indianapolis does need to throw to somebody. Hilton out, and Paris Campbell hurt again.
I'm not a huge believer in that offense right now.
Yeah, but they are throwing to people. It's the Zac Pascal or the Michael Pittman Jr. show.
Yeah, Pittman has more talent.
Pittman does probably have more talent, and he's probably got more big play and possibly touchdown, although Zac Pascal has caught some touchdowns. So he's another one, too. If you do some more research and like one over the other, both of those guys are basically available, and one of them is likely to do well. So
bye weeks are coming up again.
Bye weeks are coming up.
So...
All right, and then one more I picked this guy up in both my leagues prior to this week where he was blowing up. But that's
I know you're talking
Rondale about. Moore. I really like this pickup. I think he's a perfect fit for this offense. His skill set just really meshes really well with that DeAndre Hopkins garnering so much attention. He's very fast. He can get open, and once he gets open, he's pretty special when he has the ball in open field. So he really could be, in my opinion, a top 24 wide receiver. And if everything breaks right, I think he could be a top 12 wide receiver. He just has that kind of ability. Stuff definitely has to break right for him. But in that offense, it's a high-powered offense from what we've seen so far.
Yep.
Kyler Murray's been throwing the ball to everyone. And I think he could definitely do that. He's so far through 2 games, he's done pretty well. Now, here's the kicker. If you get return yardage in your league, he's definitely gold for you guys because so far he's been taking the kickoff and punt return duties, and he's getting pretty good yardage out of it. So I really like it in leagues where you're going to get kickoff and punt return yardage. So those are our waiver wire pickups for week 2.
Yep.
Tell us what you think in the comments down below. Do you like any of those waiver wire pickups? Do you have one of your own? We'd be interested to know if there's a sneaky play you guys like out there. Put them in the comments. That can go towards getting your Travis Kelce Collector Card. All you have to do is like 2 videos, comment in 2 videos. That would be one of the comments. And then subscribe.
Yep.
And we'll get that sent right out to you. Anything else?
No, I think you said it all.
Okay, want to close us out?
Sure. Always remember to finish first.
Thank you for listening to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Jackson throws complete. Crabtree has it for a touchdown.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Get more fantasy info and check us out at FantasyFootballFirst.com.